Hello.
What's happening? It's TampaMystic out here in ATLW, Track Bullies Radio. What's good? How are you?
I'm cooler, cooler. How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good. Shout out to the homie Biggs on the check-in, man. I appreciate you taking some time with us. I know you doing big things, you know what I'm saying?
You already know. I appreciate that.
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate your time for sure.
Of course, I appreciate yours as well, man. Definitely excited about having you tuned in. We got a lot of people that are checking in on the line right now, listening in through the app, through the website, etc. So,
Woo.
you know what I'm saying? It's your time to
It's time to
shine.
be the motivation.
It's your
Time
time
to
to
be the
shine.
motivation.
So
For
let
sure. I appreciate it.
of course, man. We got a lot to talk about. You've got a long history of just work that you've done, man. You've done so much at such a young age in this music business. So I'm excited for the world to get to know that doesn't know. We're gonna put them on game. So go ahead and give us that official introduction of who Biggs is.
Man, Biggs is an entrepreneur. Biggs is a record producer. Just got signed to Sony. Biggs
Hey.
is, yeah, man, yeah. Biggs is an artist manager. I'm a marketing consultant. I sell product. I have other businesses. It's going down. Biggs is the motivation.
It's
We
easier.
here.
It's probably easier for you to tell us what you don't do because it's very minimal.
Yeah, right. Because I learn something. I try to learn something new every day. So it's like
Yo,
my mind always working.
I agree. I was just talking to OG Bigger Rankin this morning. He and I always have long conversations in the morning, and one thing that we were talking about is that we're never busy enough per se, meaning that we can always do new things. We can always learn new things. There's never not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like some people be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
my plate's too full and I got too much going on." Man, I'm trying to have more going on. You
excuses.
dig?
Right, exactly. You feel me? Like I was just telling my assistant, we sitting here right now, like trying to find time to do things. You just gotta just plan it out. As long as you balance it out and plan it out, you'll have time for everything.
Man, that's big facts. And everything is going to come together the way you want it to when you are proactive rather than reactive with your business.
Yes, yes.
You
That's
know,
number one right there.
right, exactly. I've been speaking on this a lot as of lately because of the situation we're in with this coronavirus and the pandemic. I said the people who were proactive, man, they doing just fine right now. It's the people who
Exactly.
are more reactive are the ones who are like struggling right now. Slick.
Yeah, you smart. You got it figured out. You got it
Yeah.
figured out. That's
Fa-
it.
Facts, man. Like we just never know what may happen in life, and we got to figure out ways ahead of time to prepare for whatever comes our way. You know what I'm saying? And you've definitely
Right.
done a great job of doing that. I know
Thank
that
you.
you started out. You were born in Baltimore.
Right,
Later on,
right,
moved
right,
to Virginia Beach. And that's
right.
where it seems like a lot of stuff really started coming together for you. You formed a rap group. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about the rap group, the
Man,
street team.
man, that changed my life. With that situation, I was probably about 14. I had just moved to Virginia from Baltimore, and I moved to Virginia Beach, right across from where Pharrell and them was doing their thing. And this the time they was going crazy with Pusha T and all of them, and really starting to get that Star Trek vibe going. So, and I'm right over there across from Brattle Creek. So I'm in the neighborhood, and I go to school with this Filipino guy named Sue Dash. T Butts which was my cousin, and Jay Black. And my cousin and Jay Black, they actually were the rappers, and Keith actually, well, Sue Dash, he showed me producing, and I was kind of under his wing. So that just changed my life. From that point forward, I knew where I wanted to be at as far as like my genre of job I wanted to be in my field.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You found your passion.
Right.
And
Right.
once you find your passion, it's a wrap. Everything else
It's
is
over.
it's over. Like nobody can tell you no different. You know what you want to do for the rest of your life. You want to be able to create in some way, shape, or form for the rest of your life. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're living your dream every single day.
And you want to know, that's why I say balance is key,
Yes.
because passion could be as worse as sugar. to your body if you let it.
Facts.
So you have to balance yourself out. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. We can't forget to rest sometimes.
Yeah.
We can't forget to take care of our bodies because it will shut down on us eventually if we don't.
Yeah. Because that passion, that'll have you up for 3 days straight trying to
Yes.
figure something out. And when you got it figured out, there ain't no greater feeling. You like, oh, yeah, I can take over the world now. Bill Gates too. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, big facts.
So,
I know you also studied audio engineering, and with that, you've recorded some major artists, you know, early on, Gucci Mane, Rick Ross, Boosie, the list goes on.
yeah.
You know, what I've come to learn is a lot of guys who are record producers started out engineering and they would pitch their beats to the guys that they were recording. Is that something you ever did?
Um, no. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
come
I had
on
to think
now.
about that one.
You a
Look, I was
hustler.
going to go too deep. I was going to go too deep. But, yeah. That's the circle. That's the cipher right there. Like, what you mean?
You a hustler. You be like, shoot, what you mean?
Yeah, like and that's the key to business. If you got one thing to offer, you just upsell everything else.
Man, you better believe it. You better believe it, because I know some producers I personally know got some of their biggest placements by doing that. And I'm just like, hey,
Right.
that's the hustler in you. That's what it's all about. And I've talked to a lot of big producers. Drummer Boy is one of my very good friends. And, you know,
Nice.
I've asked him, you know, on multiple occasions during different interviews and stuff we've done. In fact, I got to do a quick little interview with him at the Revolt Summit as well. And that was one of the things that I asked him about was, you know, I get a lot of up and coming producers who want these big placements. And this is going to be a great topic for you and I to talk about as well, because you do have some major placements. Some of
Yes,
these
ma'am.
up and coming producers want to go straight to the top. I said, bro, you got to start out with some of these smaller artists and work your way up. Y'all get them plaques together. If you get a big
Yeah.
placement, that's a blessing, but don't make that your, like, you know, immediate goal. Like,
Your
work your
focus.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, and you know what? I'm not going to tell them not to make that their goals, because I always want everybody to dream big. But if you're trying to base your bills and life on that one dream, a dream it's not gonna come true unless you're proactive on it. So you got to be doing something proactive to get that money. So like either that's get a job or stack your money up, or get your hustle on selling product. Go online, take a YouTube class, and figure some shit out. You feel me? Can I come up
facts.
here?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Just figure this shit out. You feel me? Like, you gotta just put it. My mom always used to tell me, if I ain't know something, go to the encyclopedia and find it. And that's what like kind of carried that passion into just finding things for myself. And if somebody can't tell me something, I'll figure it out myself. But I don't think no is the answer until I feel it in my gut.
Listen,
So,
I know that's right. And figuring stuff out on your own, I think, is a great way. I know me, I'm a very visual learner, so I like watching videos. Like I go to YouTube University. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right. That's right.
You know, like, because
Yeah.
you know, a lot of this stuff that we do out here is self-taught. We can't learn some of the hustle that we know. We don't learn that in school. They don't teach us that.
Yeah.
That a lot of them don't teach us the fundamentals of business, really, the real nitty-gritty that we need to know. What keeps you motivated? You've got a lot going on. You've got you've been blessed to work with some of the best people in the business, and obviously all of that's a motivation. But like personally, what really motivates you?
It's always my work. Like me trying to like accomplish a goal. Like I got all my goals written down. Today I actually finished everything I had to do on my goals list for like the last year. So
Love it. Love it.
I just finished it today. So like just planning new goals, spending time with my family, seeing how I can solve problems within the realm that I dwell in. And just try to always, that's really my motivation. My grandmother, my family, mom, dad, just the regular, like my kids, son, my girl, like, can't forget nobody, you feel me?
Facts.
Everybody.
Facts. The people around you that love you and support you and genuinely want to see you win.
That's right. That's right, and that's the energy I keep around me.
Yes, that's the
Nothing but
energy.
love.
Got to, because there's so much
And
negative
when I
shit.
see somebody in my circle doing that, I check them immediately on
Yeah.
it and get them. And I don't be like aggressive checking them. I talk to them and have a conversation, understand their side, and let them know that somebody else is understanding them.
Yes.
And then that way they can push past it. Because sometimes they just got to let it out just so it
Yeah.
can go away. A year from
Absolutely.
now, they ain't going to remember it.
Nah, that's facts. And sometimes we human. We all have
Right.
errors about us from time to time, and every now and again we need to be checked. That's just what it
That's
is.
right.
You
Yep.
know? I
Yep.
appreciate when the people that care about me check me on stuff. OG Bigger Rankin, shout out Bigger Rankin, man. Like, he be quick
That's
to
right.
check me, boy. He'll call me quick
Yeah,
and be
man.
like, yo, that post you just made, nah, take that down. Why you, like, just little
Right.
stuff.
You super solid. That's a solid move, right? I just had to tell one of my youngins to do that. Like, yo, like, don't let that over. Like, come on, you tripping? Take that down. He like,
Yes.
all right.
Because
And he a
sometimes,
real, like,
yeah.
know.
They getting their
So,
feelings. We getting our feelings sometimes, and we post certain things. So,
that's
but
right.
let me ask you this: what would be a short-term goal for you, and what would be a long-term goal for you?
Right now, my short-term goal is to build this compound. I just got an acre of land, so right
Nice,
now I'm just working on.
congrats.
I appreciate it. I'm starting in phases. Like just I'm dreaming big right now, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna start building in phases. So I'm working on that as far as a long-term goal, and right now my short-term goal really is just what I just accomplished, like the things that, like my merch site. I just TeamBiggzMerch.com, like getting all of that together, getting my team together. Shout out to my Team Biggs, my manager, and all of them. Like just putting them in another position to win even more than what we're doing now. You know what I mean? So
That's
yeah,
because you
that's
are
the
a
short term goal.
boss. I just want to say that real
Yeah.
quick before you give me the long term goal. Like, one thing about being a boss, in order to be a boss, you got to put other people in a position to be a boss and to win. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
respect that. I respect that
Thank
so
you.
much. Long
Thank
term,
you.
what's some of your, man, give us one long term goal that you got. I know you said you just
All right.
finished the goals that you had for yourself. Now you got to set these new ones. Well, give us a new long term goal you got set for yourself.
I would say in long term, being like 20 years from now, I think I want to own like a steel company or something like that, and just like go into the mining and oil and some industry.
Oh,
Because
you
I'm already into like the money and exchange and understanding how the money works across the world. So I kind of understand that now. So,
yeah.
and I don't really have a passion for that. So, but still, it's probably like the next thing I got
Listen,
tomorrow.
investing into commodities is where it's at. We definitely are involved in forex and trading on the stock market and stuff. But if you can start trading in commodities, like that's where the
Right,
big bucks is at. And you ain't even gotta
right.
touch it, really.
And yeah, that's just wealth, man. You just gotta find what you like, what you want to get into, and get into it. Start
Absolutely.
investing.
Word. So let's move forward in your career a little bit. I know that you guys had started another group called World Order.
Oh, you took it back with that one. How
Uh,
you find that?
oh, I be digging that.
That's crazy. That's my boys, King Soji, Bless P, and JL Moore, and we're all artists. I was an artist at one time. I don't really go hard with the artistry or nothing now, but
Yeah, yeah, but that's part of
we
your
had a
that's part
group.
of your journey.
Yeah, you're right, and like you can't never double back. I mean, you can't never turn that away. So
Facts, facts.
yeah,
And I think that, what I think is so dope about you having been an artist and you're doing many other things in the music business, it gives you a bigger appreciation for what people do in this business because you understand it more. You were an
hmm
artist, producer,
exactly. Yep.
engineer, a business owner. The list goes
hmm
on. You've worked with some of the
Exactly.
greats in the business. So with that being said, I know this might be a little tough question, but I'm gonna ask it
hmm
anyway. Who's been
No, you good.
your favorite artist that you've worked with so far?
Um, Artists outside of my little click world order. Um, Big name, right? Big name. You want a
Yeah,
big name?
yeah.
Uh, Damn. You got me because I'm trying to.
Because you got such a big list.
Boosie was probably like one of my favorites with his energy wise.
Yeah.
He's solid throughout. He's solid, and he gonna respect you as long as you respect his character. So
Facts.
and Boosie was fun. Like he came in there. He won't like no other rappers. Like he just came in there how he was. Stayed in there. He brought his little entourage and security, and we in there, money on the table. It's just going crazy. So like, it was just fun. It was a moment, and then he just left. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, he was gone, and it was just like the party's over. like one of our clients was in there. They was in the other room in the studio recording, and they peeked their head out, and Bootsy was walking past them. And you know, in Virginia, we don't have a lot. We don't have no shit like that. Like this artist is popping up. So like he was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that was Bootsy. And that's his favorite rapper. So he looking like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, so yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful time. Man.
Yeah, man. Moment. Shout out to Boosie, man. I have so much respect for him. He's like what we were saying earlier. He goes so hard for other people as well, like artists that are signed to his situation and just people that are around him. And he was able to keep himself super relevant by keeping the right people around him when he did have to go sit down for a while.
Right. That's it.
You know, and that all comes with surrounding yourself with the right people and doing good by people because it makes them want to stand by you if you go through a little bit of trouble here or there.
Right. They don't mind it. You helping yourself and you be in a predicament to help them one day.
Facts.
So, like,
Facts.
You're not a liability. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So for anybody, for any artists that may be tapped in, tuned in, listening in, if they want to get with you on the production side, what's the best way for them to reach out to you? Do you have a website you want to send them to? Do they need to go through your management? What's the best protocol for them?
Just hit me in the DM. DM me. ThisisBiggz, BIGGZ, and because I got so many avenues of things and opportunities I got going on. I want everybody to hit me up so we can just win. We just winning right now, so just hit me up and we're going to score a dunk. You feel me?
Facts. You've got a major placement list. I just got to brag on you for a minute. I'm going to shout out a few. You work with Timberland, which is amazing. Yeah. He's one of the greatest ever to do it, ever in the history of ever.
And I'm a part of Team Timbo, so that's just family. You
Man, that's such a blessing.
Being a part of the bloodline.
Yes, what a blessing. Like you mentioned, Lil Boosie, you definitely had the opportunity to work with him. Lil Flip, I'm a fan of Lil Flip.
We just did the record with him and Sauce Walker too. And they're coming out within the next 2 weeks.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you getting them placements.
Yeah, we're not playing. We winning. I'm telling you, I got to set up the plan. We're going to slam dunk every time.
Man, I see. You also work with one of my favorites ever, a great friend of mine. Shout out to Project Pata.
Yeah, that was special, man. Shout out to Project Pat, man. That was years ago. That was probably like 8 or 9 years ago.
Man, y'all need to get another one in. He's still out here grinding harder than ever.
I would love to.
Definitely. Well, let me know because I had the direct I can talk to him every day. Just let me know. We can rekindle that for sure.
Man, I'll send you a Pat ASAP.
Send it to me.
As soon as we get off the phone, send it.
I'm sending it. I'll send it straight over to him. I'll make sure he knows who it's from for sure.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Of course, absolutely. And then one more I just wanted to name, Long Live Bankroll Fresh, also one of my friends, before his life was taken so tragically.
Yeah, man. One of the greatest, man. He was a GOAT. He was a GOAT that just ain't, man, his energy was, man, R.I.P., bro, man. He was all love. And he showed our city so much love, Norfolk. He showed our city so much love, man. So, yeah, he a real one. Yeah,
so you definitely have had an amazing career. You're definitely continuing to have a more amazing career. You've got so much stuff going on. I can't say nothing but congratulations on everything that you're doing. It's all deserved. It's all well deserved. You've earned every piece of it because you work for everything that you do, starting at such a young age too.
Mm-hmm.
You must have had an amazing upbringing. Shout out to your family because they set you on the right path to win, because that's where it definitely all starts from.
They did, man, and I take my grandma out every Wednesday. I make sure I just got off the
Oh,
phone with my mom.
I
I
love
make sure
that.
they my connection to life, man. Even when I scored
Yes.
my first record deal, like, cause I'm signed with Sony, like my grandma was the first person I told, like my Prime Records, my whole record label, like my grandma came up with that name. Like that's my family, that's my life.
Yeah, shut
So
up. That's so dope. And I love the fact that you said you take her out every Wednesday. Like, family is so precious. So
yeah,
precious. She
and shout
loves
out to my
that.
girl. She get every Thursday. My girl get
See?
every Thursday.
Yeah, well, listen, and that's the other thing too. Now we'll speak on
hmm
that briefly. It's so important when you have a significant other in this business. They got to understand what you do because this is a business that keeps you busy all the time. So shout out to your girl too for
Yeah,
holding it down.
she been down on this ride. She been through the roller coaster, through the rain and back, and I'ma marry that girl. Like we about to. She don't even know what's about to come. So
That's what I'm talking
yeah.
about, man. Listen, finding that one and y'all building
hmm
together, man, that's the
Yeah.
best feeling in the world. Facts.
It is, man. It is, and it didn't start easy. Like we're getting to a point where we're like, yo, like the motivation is coming off of both of us now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
love. You
There's
feel me?
always gonna be rocky times in the beginning. We go through stuff because
hmm
we got both parties have other stuff that's been going on. It's all but it's all about building and transitioning into basically being one with each other, and that's what
Amen.
love is.
Amen. That's for sure.
So before we check out, we have a song that you produced. Before we check it out, I just want you to talk to us real briefly about the Sony situations. Congratulations on that.
Which one? You said the Sony?
Yes, talk to us about
Oh yeah,
signing
I
with
appreciate
Sony.
that. All right, so look, this is the crazy thing. So I'm putting in my credits. My bad. I'm working out in our gym at the studio right now. My
Oh,
fault.
see, health is
But
wealth.
yeah, got to. But they sent me an email because they started hearing about my credits because I was uploading beats on BeatStar like every day, and then I started telling them about my credits and just getting the word out that what I got going on, and from there they sent me an email, was like, yo, we about to get a deal with Sony. BeatStar's telling me this about Sony, so I'm like, yeah, all right, okay, what's this got to do with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or is it real? Is it a scam? Like,
Right,
I
right.
see these emails all the time.
Facts.
Like, so, but I was just like, well, even though I'm not an artist, I try to still open doors for everybody. So I was like, I ain't never had no major record deal, so shit, let me try it. And I sent the email back. We started conversating about the numbers and pricing, got the lawyers and everything to look over it, and it was official. And then boom, I signed, and this was about 5 months ago.
Man.
Well, 7. It took me like 2 months back and forth to just go back and forth with them. But
right.
yeah. So,
congratulations, the price just went up.
yeah, and then the sweet thing is now I got my record label Prime Records signed under Sony.
Man, that's
so now we just signed them, and all the artists, all the producers, all the managers, everybody is under Sony now, and we just moving strong. We winning.
Look at you, man. The whole team winning. Like, you are putting everybody in a position to win, man. Like, you're like a superhero.
Yeah, I thank God for putting me in this position because it was hard, but the more people I have around me, they help me structure my life. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
it's
facts.
a blessing both ways.
Absolutely. So listen, we're going to check out a record you produced. Before we get into it, though, tell everybody once again where they can keep up with you and follow you on all your social media.
At ThisisBiggz. That's ThisisBiggz.
Make sure y'all follow him. And do you have an official website, or is it everything through BeatStars?
Yep. ThisisBiggz.com.
There you go. I should have known better than ask that.
See, you already know. We got the merch, everything up there.
All that.
Crazy.
That's what's up, man. So listen, with the song we got today is called Beat the Bank. What artist is this?
Ooh, we got Young Crazy. That's the hometown hero right now.
Okay. Tell us about him a little bit.
Norfolk, Virginia. All right, so I would say Crazy is a mix between Gucci Man and just a Norfolk rapper.
So,
you get what I'm saying? Like, just his flow and everything is crazy. He's all the way solid through and through. He's trying to put everybody on. It's just all love. And we started around the same year, like 2013. And that's kind of when Earth Gang started blowing up when I was working with them.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was that year. It was a magical year. That was a crazy year. So many people. But yeah, so Crazo, he was always out in the crowds. And now, like, his fan base is just undeniable. He's the top artist in Virginia as of now. You know what I mean? And there's still a lot of hot ones that's coming up and going crazy. But yeah, he just had that project, Quarantine Crazo, come out. So, yeah,
so
I had to get the placement.
I'm absolutely going to make sure I add it into my playlist. It's called Beat the Bank, of course, produced by the big homie Biggs. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing it all the way big. So we about to check this record out, man. I appreciate you taking some time with us tonight. You were phenomenal, man. Like, you got a busy schedule going on. You in there working out. You in the studio, and you still took some time for us tonight. We absolutely appreciate your time. It's a blessing to have you on the line with us tonight. I wish you nothing but blessings, good energy, and lots of success to come in your future. Definitely shout out to all your team, your girl, everybody, your grandma that you take out every Wednesday. Shout out to her too, man.
Hey, thank you so much. That's love, and the energy is returned right back to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of that. That's love.
Of course, absolutely. So listen, let's check out this record. I need you to give me that official ThisisBiggz introduction.
Yo, this your boy Biggs, man, and right now you about to listen to Young Crazy, Beat the Bank. We blocking.
Hey.
Track Bullies Radio. Yeah. Hey, come on, cut. What? The hottest station on the planet.
Take you to the safe.
Hey, Crizzle, damn. Hey, my young nigga just called to say he hit another play. Credit union gave him 50 rats from they safe. He say he won't ain't nervous, he ain't care, they seen his face. While niggas scream Crazo down, walking out the bank. Niggas scared to take a risk, but they keep steady crying, bro. All you know is hitting lists, cause you too dumb to say I do. Tell my niggas every day you look like that, be ready to die. Last nigga he try to run up on, hit him with that fat. See, I don't judge a nigga who gon' try and run up rats. It don't matter if you fuck it up as long as you make it back. And even when you a beginner, make sure you see the end. My niggas say he brought a crib off the CPN. My niggas tryna beat the bank. Beat the bank. Beat the bank. Yeah, beat the bank. Beat the bank. Yeah, beat the bank. Beat the bank. Yeah, beat the bank. Yeah, I ain't out here tryna make no friends, tryna make my hands. Scheming off a pyramid in 3 days, I ran up a 10. They wonder why I love my mailman, that's how to bag it in. I got Geico on my ass, they tryna see why I keep crashing plans. Don't even worry about your funeral, you ain't got no finesse, you a dead man walk. I'll open an account with your granddaddy social. They don't even ask how a dead man talk. We still in that trap, we just try to find another way. Can't get rich off a job, I don't care what my mother says. Just sold 10 P's out my brother way. I don't need no one like come this way, but I'm tryna beat the bank. 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 Yeah, beat the bank. Beat the bank. Yeah, beat the bank. Yeah, I ain't out here tryna make no friends, tryna make my hands. Scheming off a pyramid in 3 days, I ran up a 10. They wonder why I love my mailman, that's how to bag it in. I got Geico on my ass, they tryna see why I keep crashing bins.